But we're going to go out to Chicago right now, and Steve Melewski standing by. Steve, give us a little summation of the draft that just concluded for the Orioles.
Well, Tom, the Orioles selected 41 players. Out of that 41, they drafted 21 pitchers. 29 of the 41 were college players drafted by the Orioles. We might be getting a photo bomb here. 4 of the first 6 players they selected were high school players, which is kind of interesting because they take a little longer to get there. But obviously the Orioles are very high on D.L. Hall, the young high school left-hander out of Georgia, what they took with their first pick, number 21 overall. Now they hope to sign him. The signing slot for that position is $2.8 million, so that young man's about to come into a few dollars.
No doubt about that. Now, how about some of the Orioles' injuries lately? I mean, there's 2 that really have gone somewhat unnoticed. Tell us about those.
I'll tell you, Tom, it's almost an injury day with this team anymore. I mean, Chris Davis got hurt here and is now back in Baltimore. Mike Wright is dealing with shoulder soreness, Buck Showalter revealed to reporters today. He pitched the 6th and 7th inning last night. There were some really loud outs. He pitched scoreless ball, and he's been throwing pretty well since they recalled him from AAA Norfolk, but he is dealing with shoulder soreness. He's going to see Dr. Michael Jacobs when the team returns to Baltimore. Buck said he has been getting some treatment on the shoulder throughout the year, but it is nothing that's kept him from pitching. But last night, he threw a slider in his 2nd inning to Jose Abreu. After the game, he reported he felt some soreness, so that's concerning about Mike Wright. Seth Smith is not in the lineup for the 3rd day in a row. Oriole outfielder, he's dealing with a mid-back strain. And Tom, if the Orioles can't use him tomorrow night back at home, Showalter said he could be headed to the disabled list.
Steve, how about Manny Machado since he's returned? Do you think he's swinging a little bit better and making more contact than in recent weeks?
You know, he definitely is. Buck noted that today. It's interesting, Tom. We could look at the box score from last night's game, and Machado goes 1 for 5, but he could have easily gone 4 for 5. He hit 3 balls right on the screws. He hit 1 ball last night that was caught at 111-mile-an-hour exit velocity, another that was 101. He is 4 for 13 since he came back from that left hand and wrist situation that caused him to miss 4 games, and Buck is very pleased with how he's swinging, and especially said his approach has been so good the last few days. And Showalter said the challenge is to keep that same approach, and eventually he's going to get some hits because he just crushed several balls last night and had just 1 hit to show for it.
Well, Steve, as always, we appreciate your comments and information. Look forward to seeing you when you get back to Baltimore. Steve Melewski from MASN Sports.